snapshot, Mojang added the copper bulbs, and they will change redstone displays forever. Previously, it was really hard to make a 1x1 redstone lamp display, since redstone lamps need redstone to stay powered and they get soft powered, meaning you have to get really creative to power just a single lamp. But now, we'll be able to easily make 1x1 displays. The copper bulb also makes wiring much simpler, since you don't have to pay attention to the rows next to them. This will simplify and compact a lot of redstone wiring. And the copper bulb is also a 1x1 T flip-flop, which will compact things even more. You can now make a fake redstone display that is just one block thick. I really like the texture, it makes it look very computational. I will make a 128 by 128 copper bulb display soon, just to show you how much simpler this makes large redstone lamp displays. But first, I'll make a video on another revolutionary feature of the 1.21 update, the Autocrafter. That will be a longer video since I'll show you my plan to make the greatest crafting system in Minecraft. I hope I can release it this Sunday. Let me know what you think of the new redstone features in the comments, and also tell me if you like this update video and if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching and bye!
Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Flower Garden. No, not garden, garden. Guarding, get it? We're guarding a flower because literally in this game we've got to guard this flower. Now you'll see it's already in like a protective bubble. There's this little witch dude floating about it, but there are these beetles trying to eat us. Thankfully we have the power to shoot them with, I don't know what we're shooting them with, but we are shooting them and the beetles, they explode. Now the more times we defend ourselves, we fill up this bar with experience down the bottom, and then we either get to grow a new flower or we can upgrade an existing one. Now since we only have one flower, that will be the only one we can upgrade. I'm gonna have a look what we've got in here. This video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. You probably already know that Ridge make great wallets, but did you know they also make the Ridge beveled ring sets? These rings come in a variety of premium materials that match the wallets. Here's the Stonewashed Titanium and here's the Alpine Navy, which is made from tungsten. The ring has an outer beveled edge and an inner convex shape for a comfortable no pinch fit, and each ring comes with a dual band silicone ring. Ooh, squishy. For when you want to be more comfortable or casual. There's also these brand new silicone rings in a range of colors. Head to ridge.com/engineer and use code engineer for 10% off. That's ridge.com/engineer. Thanks to Ridge for supporting the channel, but let's get back to today's video. You've got projectile slow enemies on contact. Ooh, that sounds quite good. And I assume that's because it's like green and it's got like leaves at the bottom. That's probably a better one than these two in terms of like rarity. But this one, projectiles orbit around the flower, and then this one adds a homing effect. Interesting. Well, let's go with the slow enemies upgrade, and we just gotta say boosh, go on to you, and then when our beetles get hit, they should slow down. I mean, they're getting one-shotted at the moment. Like this one here, does it slow down? I'm not sure it slows down. Anyway, we upgraded, so let's upgrade ourselves. Oh no, 3 boring ones. Fire an additional projectile could be good. Damage up, not a clue by how much. Or projectiles orbit around the flower again. I reckon let's do damage up. I'd like to see if we can like one-shot these big beetles, like that one there. Oh, the witch thing is like following me. Oh, is that because I gotta choose what to upgrade? Yeah, that one, please. Okay, so yeah, this one with the horn. Can we one-shot it now with our new damage up? Yes, we can. Oh, that was actually worth doing then. Okay, experience down the bottom. We've just leveled up already. Nice. Do I keep going? Just keep a single flower? I think we will. It's a gold upgrade. Rapid fire over wide area. That sounds pretty good. But then I guess this is the next rarity down because it's got like 4 leaves underneath and some dots around there. Projectiles explode with lightning. Speed decreases though. And then range up. We can shoot things further away. Well, I feel like we got to go rapid fire over wide area. So we'll wang it on our flower. Boosh. Then, oh my goodness, it's like a minigun. Oh, there's little like fly things. Oh, what is that? It's like a big fly. It's giving birth to baby flies. Thankfully, more flies means more upgrades. So let's keep upgrading ourselves. We're just going to stick with 1 flower this time, I reckon. Fire 2 additional shots with less accuracy and damage. Faster attacks with less damage and more spread, or projectile speed up. Should I just say 2 additional shots? I assume the less accuracy and damage. Is that just the 2 additional shots, or is that like overall? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I feel like as I'm shooting like so fast though, accuracy isn't really important. Anyway, the flies have gone now. We're back to just the land base. Look how many projectiles are coming out of us. I don't even know what they are. Are they like seeds? Or is it pollen? Maybe these beetles have hay fever. This is a little bit how I felt like earlier in the summer. It was brutal. Anyway, we upgrade. We go again. Range up, accuracy down. I mean, we're really inaccurate anyway. So increasing range is good. This one just increases the range anyway without doing anything. But it's not as rare. And then this one increases XP. So, oh, that could be good. I want to go with the rarest one though. I see something shiny and I want it. I want it. So I've got it.
I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
So now our bullets, oh yeah, they go like to the edge of the screen now. Oh, that's really good. That is really, really good. Oh, we are doing really well. By the way, up the top, this bar, I'm pretty sure once this gets to the bottom, that's when we summon a boss. So that's what we're sort of aiming for at the moment. Right, so lowest rarity, attack range up. Then we've got greatly increased XP generation at cost of other stats. Not ideal. One in the middle though. Projectiles slow enemies greatly, but it does reduce my rate of fire. Oh, I don't know if I want that. I quite like the high rate of fire. I'm gonna go with this one. Greatly increase the XP generation because we can get more upgrades, and it doesn't actually say like what stats we lose. Oh yeah, I can see we're not shooting to the edge of the screen anymore. It's like going close, but we are leveling up pretty fast now, and we've got, oh, projectiles explode on contact. I'm tempted. This one, projectiles slow enemies and fire rapidly, but deal very low damage or attack range up. I'm going to go with the explosive ones. So we'll shove that on you, Mr. Mainflower. And now we have explosive. Oh no, we took damage. Oh, there's so many flies coming in. There's so many flies. That means we're upgrading very quickly. And we got another gold, big range boost. Don't actually know if I need more range. We're pretty much shooting to the edge. Small critical chance boost. Or, ooh, adds lightning effect. Okay, so wang that on the flower. Now we have lightning and explosive bullets, which is good when there's so many bugs trying to eat us. By the way, this down the bottom, this is our lives. So we did lose a life early on. We've got 4 remaining though, so it's not all bad. Right, so the rare upgrade, shots orbit and shoot lightning. Even more lightning, or projectiles orbit around you in a wave-like fashion, or attack rate. Attack rate. Now let's do shots orbit and shoot lightning. Can never have too much lightning in my opinion. So, oh my goodness, the shots are orbiting me. What's going on with my bullets? What are they doing? They've gone mental. Man, we are leveling up so quickly. I'm glad I actually took that upgrade. Fire an additional projectile. Projectile speed up. Oh, piercing. Wait, will they pierce if they explode though? I'm not sure they will. I guess there's only one way to find out. So they do still explode. I have no idea if they're piercing, but there's projectiles everywhere. Oh, there's now red. There's red enemies. There's red enemies. Should I be worried of them? Probably not, because I'm leveling up so quick. Should I grow a new flower? I'm quite enjoying just having like a hench flower. Like if this flower had like a body, it would definitely have like an 8-pack. It would basically look like me if I was like topless. Anyway, attack range up, projectiles move in a wave, or faster attacks with less damage and more spread. Faster attacks? Yeah. I don't feel like we're actually doing that much damage like with our main bullets. It's all the lightning and explosives, but look at the screen. What are these bullets doing? They're like flying all over the place. It's just incredible. Oh man, this is absolutely incredible. And we've nearly leveled up again as well. All right, so next upgrade, we go attack range up, increases experience generation, or the gold, projectiles tightly orbit around the flower. So does that change what I have? Like, will the orbit they do currently, does that disappear? I need to find out, and the only way to find out is to upgrade myself. So, oh my goodness. Is that tightly? I wouldn't call that tightly necessarily. I mean, well, it is quite tight. No one can get close to me, surely. Look at those bullets. Wow. The lightning as well is just incredible. But yeah, we've leveled up again. This is this is really fun. Right, damage up could be worth doing. Projectiles orbit you in a wave-like fashion, or the one in the middle, range up with homing projectiles. Oh, rate of fire down. I don't think I don't want to touch my rate of fire. I just want it to go up. So we'll just do damage up for now, even though it's not a goldie. I can't believe I anti-magpied. Usually I'm like really attracted to the shiny objects of upgrades. Not today. I'm thinking with my brain today. Look at all these projectiles and all the lightning. But yeah, damage up. Can't be a bad thing, can it really? I feel like XP down the bottom, the bar's not going up as quickly as I'd like it to. Maybe I should try and get an experience up at some point soon. But for now, I can't see any bug getting anywhere near my flower. We are safe. We are very safe. And we get a new upgrade. So we're just keeping this one flower going. Adds more lightning effect. Projectiles split on contact with enemies. Oh, wow. That could be quite insane. Or attack range up. No, let's split our projectiles. So I imagine if our projectiles get close enough to the enemies, there's so much lightning, I don't actually think we're touching them. But if they do, they'll split. And then they just should orbit us as well. Wow, this is... this is insane. I don't actually know if I want to, like, keep upgrading this one. I feel like it's so good. Should I just pump upgrades into another flower? Oh, hang on, hang on. Enemies got a little bit close there. They're getting stronger. They're definitely getting stronger. I'm not sure they're getting closer to us, though, because there are so many projectiles orbiting us. Right, do I go with a new flower or just... do I keep upgrade? I'm going to keep upgrading. I can't help myself. Projectile speed up could be good. Shots explode and deal more damage. I mean, they already explode, but they move slower. Shots orbit and shoot light. I've already got that, haven't I? Does that just add more orbiting and lightning? I reckon projectile speed up. I don't want to ruin what I have. All right, so now they're just orbiting even faster. So no one is getting anywhere near close. And remember, when they walk into our projectiles, they're going to be splitting. So we're surrounded by even more projectiles. Up the top, that boss bar is dropping quite quickly, which potentially means boss is nearby. But for now, let's just lap up the XP, drink it all in, and then we can hopefully do another upgrade, perhaps. All right, anyway, been running for a little while. Upgrades hasn't gone very well. The boss bar is about to empty, which means... there's the boss. He is getting mullered. Right, go on. Come into my projectiles, mate. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. No, he's not coming. He's too scared. He's too scared. He may be king of the bug world, but he's not coming in. Is this it? Have I just beaten this now? Is this all you have to do? Oh, no, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, no. We lost a life. Oh, this isn't good. Thankfully, experience is still rising, so I could perhaps get another upgrade soon. I'm a bit concerned how slow his health bar is actually going down. Like, at some point, he's going to do that second ram where there you go, where he just runs straight through everything. Ow! I'm not sure if I can beat this. Right, we got an upgrade soon, though. Come on, upgrade. Come on, upgrade. I need you. I need you now. Right, okay, here it is. Upgrade an existing flower. What have we got? Shots orbit and shoot lightning. Oh, I've already got that. Projectiles orbit. I've already got that. Adds homing effect. I mean, for the boss, I feel like I probably need that. Would be good to see if the orbiting ceases. Or I'm not sure what that changed. Did that change anything? I feel like it did the same thing. Oh no, we're going to lose another life. I'm not sure we can do this. Look how much health it's got left. Anyway, we have been hitting him. It's only a matter of time, though, before he goes for us. He's coming. He's coming in. He's coming in. Boosh. Is that it over? What happened? Oh no. Oh, we're back. We lost all of our upgrades. And now he's just shooting us. This isn't fair. How is this fair? I got no upgrades. Okay, choose an upgrade. Right, what have we got? Buy 2 additional projectiles with less accuracy or attack rate or range. Okay, 2 extra projectiles. I can't see how I'm meant to survive this, though. I've only got 2 lives. Oh, we are about to upgrade, though. No, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Get back. That's not fair. Right, we got an upgrade. We got an upgrade. Just keep upgrading the flower. It worked. It got us this far. Adds homing, reduces rate of fire. Rate of fire increased with large accuracy and range penalties. Yeah, who needs accuracy when you got rate of fire? I thought you were meant to be shooting fast, flower. It's not shooting fast at all. Okay, we upgraded again. Shots orbit and shoot lightning. Right, we're back. We're back. We're back where we belong. Boost. So we can shoot these little projectiles. The trouble is, as soon as he comes towards us, we're brown bread. No, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Right, he's reset us again. We're back to 4 lives, and he is shooting projectiles. Let's hope we can actually defend ourselves this time. We seem to be doing better, actually. We've upgraded. We haven't lost any lives. But yeah, upgrade. Fire 2 projectiles, less accuracy. Projectiles orbit. Yeah, we got to go with the 2 additional projectiles, surely. Right, oh, no, we did lose a life. That's not ideal. Still, we are leveling up now, finally. Oh, and we got a gold. Fire 3 additional shots at a narrow angle. Yeah, I'm not even going to look at the others. Let's go with that. My flower's trying its best to defend itself against the big boss. Oh, yeah, we're good against those projectiles. They're leveling us up pretty nicely as well. Oh, another gold. Projectiles tightly orbit. That was good last time. Let's go with it. All right, there we go. We got those protecting us, hopefully, from all the projectiles coming in. Leveling up nicely now. Increase range and add high homing. Lowers rate of fire. That could actually be useful against the boss. Or damage up could be useful. Small critical chance. Oh, damage up or range and homing. I think range and homing. We've got to do some boss damage at some point, haven't we? Alright, so now when we shoot, they do... Oh, no. I mean, they head towards. They just didn't really hit. Right, we've got 1 life remaining. The boss just hit us. Oh, I'm worried. There's, like, projectiles coming straight for us. There's a gold. Supercharges projectiles with lightning. Yes, it's gold, and it sounds cool. I can't say no. All right, shoot. Boss. There we go. We've leveled up again. What have we got this time? 2 additional shots, less accuracy, pierce, or XP generation. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's still early days. We are actually leveling up quite nicely. Right, I'm worried the boss is going to hit us because as soon as it does... Oh, we killed it! Yes! We killed the boss! We busted the bug thing and saved the flower. Nice job. But no, it's not over because we're battling him again. What happened? Shots, orbit, and shoot lightning. I think that's a pretty standard one at the start. I'm going to add some new flowers this time as well. So yeah, let's grow a new flower. So it adds lightning effect, projectiles, slow enemies, adds homing effect. Let's add lightning. Then I can choose where it goes, can I? Can I just shove that like up there? Okay. That's doing damage to him all the time now. Although he did come straight for me, so it didn't do a lot. Add a new flower. What have we got? Projectiles orbit. Projectiles pierce. Moving away. Yeah, let's do piercing. Shove that down this way. Another upgrade. Grow new flower. Explodey projectiles. We'll shove that down bottom right. Right, and then we're sort of doing damage to him all the time. Although he is coming towards my flower. No, no, he hurt my flower. The one I just planted. All right, let's upgrade. What have we got? XP generation. 1 in the middle. Yeah, that one on the bottom right. It's lost its petals. That's not a flower. Okay, range up with homing projectiles. Rate of fire down. So I reckon I'll do that. And I'm not going to add it to my flower in the middle. I'm going to do that to the bottom right one. Because I think that one shoots lightning. But yeah, oh, you can see the explosions. Yeah, this one's shooting like all the time now. That's decent. Oh no, the bug's coming in. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We leveled up. Upgrade. Projectiles orbit. I should probably shove that like on one of these edge ones. Shove it on the top one. Now got orbiting projectiles. Doing a bit of damage up there. Nice. Oh, we've lost the bottom left. Oh, and the top flower. Oh no, we've lost all of them. Oh no, they're growing back. They do grow back. Okay, it's good. They grow back. It's fine. Right, orbiting projectiles. Let's say bottom left one. I say there you go. I've just lost another life. We're down to just 1 life. I don't want to lose what we've got. We've done so well. Right, greatly increase XP generation. Yes, please. Shove that on the bottom left one. I don't know why I'd shove that on like any. Does it not affect everything? Or does it only affect like... Oh, we just lost our flower. We're back to square one. Right, upgrade. We must do better. We must do better. So we got 2 additional shots again, which I think are pretty needed, to be honest. Yeah, projectile split. Yeah, that sounds good. Because then we should get some damage. Like when we hit the actual projectiles coming towards us, they should split and then hit him. Although he just hit us. We've only got 3 lives. Oh yeah. Oh, can you see that? So as we destroy those, they do hit him behind. Although one got through. Oh, this isn't going well. This actually isn't going well. Another upgrade. Damage and projectile speed up. Yes. Oh, this is better. 1 hitting the projectiles now. Fires 3 additional shots at a narrow angle. Yes, please. Right. Oh, look at the damage now. I need to get my range up though, so I'm shooting him from further away. Right. Can I increase my range? Rate of fire increased with large accuracy and range. Penalties. No, thank you. Guess orbiting projectiles. Didn't really want that. I want to increase my range. Look at the amount of projectiles though. Still no range. There is attack rate up though. So I guess that's good because we're just shooting faster. But what's the point if I can't reach the bug boss? Oh, there you go. Oh, we like pushing him back. If we do enough damage. I feel like we did enough damage. We like pushed him back then. Rapid fire over a wide area. Oh, that is the good one. That is the good one. Or just damage up. Now, rapid fire. Is this what I had the first time and it went absolutely mental? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're back to our former glory. Look, no one is getting close to this flower. I'm sorry. Yeah, look, he's getting way pushed back. So surely, if he comes close again, we've got enough to like actually actually ruin him this time. Supercharges projectiles with lightning. Yes. Can I get my range up, though? No, I can't. Okay, lightning it is. I mean, maybe the lightning can hit him. Ready? Ready? No, he's still not close enough. We need more range. Oh, there. Oh, he got a little shock. He got a little shock. Go on, come closer, mate. Come closer. Boosh. Annihilated. Right, oh, and then we're back. Then we've done it. We guarded the flower. What a fun little game. Right, anyway, guys. Peace, love, and flowers. Bye.
Hi, I bought 3 exciting products. This one creates big arcs when you press the button here. I just had to get it when I saw Styropyro playing with it. It might look familiar to you, especially if you hold on. Yeah, keep it away from your face. Thankfully, it only creates 1 pulse per button press, and the pulse is super short, so it mostly just, ow, stings. What I was trying to say is that it is just a Tesla coil. Look, if I zap a prototype board, the arcs only move vertically and horizontally. Ow! Huh? Ow! Ow! Why does it hurt out more when it goes through the prototype board? Ow! Yeah, it's not as bad. Ow! I don't know. Anyway, I connected the corner of the board to earth and we should be fine now. Yeah. Maybe don't hold the board with your fingers at all. There you go. See? Of course, the reason is that the holes are diagonally further away from each other. Now, what is it good for? Killing the bugs, maybe? Let's see. Did it actually die? Oh, it's alive. Just shocked a little bit. Oops, I think I reset it now. Let's perform CPR on it. It seems it's coming back to life. It was mostly annoyed. See? Electricity is perfectly safe. Yep, it's perfectly fine now. Sorry, my little test subject. I'm pretty sure they still find it pretty painful, so don't go around bugging the bugs with this thing, even if they bug you a lot. You have to kill something, just kill it, no torturing. Or maybe you can use it as a cool way to turn on your lighter or gas stove. If you can aim the damn thing. There you go. And this is my other sword. Oh. It even hurts less. Ow! What the hell? It was hurting less until it hurt much more for some reason. What was that? Did I accidentally send the arc to the side screws to the circuit that created some low frequency, high voltage thing that shocked me? Yeah, let's not do that. Well, this one can connect to Bluetooth and play music and tones, see? You see it? Nice. So say you can 3D print my torso. What's the beauty? Drill a hole through the bottom for the needle, then drill some holes through the ears to connect to the same path. Put this on top of that. Maybe some wires through the ears. Turn it on. Wait. Look at that. Arcs are coming out of my head. Let me run some thin naked wires around it. Here we go. And the third piece of technology I got is this. This is the chipset that you eat that allows the government to track your every move. I'll talk about this later. What are these really good for? Nothing really, except maybe this last chip. I bought these to learn from their designs. Same as how you can learn from my sponsor, Brilliant.org. Brilliant and I collaborated on curating a few series of learning paths which consist of interactive courses and quizzes I personally find useful. Sign up to start learning them for free at brilliant.org/electroboom. I'm taking the solar energy course and man, I'll tell you more about it at the end. Anyways, I realized I don't need to reinvent the wheel because my fellow engineers in China already spent weeks to design a proper circuit I can learn from. Which I think they learned from Tesla Universe YouTube channel that made a much more massive Tesla coil gun like 10 years ago, which was featured on one of Smarter Everyday's videos.
Okay, I'm good. This scared me.
Doesn't matter. The important thing is that we learn the knowledge from each other and do our own thing with it. So, well, let's start from this seemingly boring tiny board. I think it's actually pretty cool. It's what's called a USB-C decoy. It pretends to be a device under charge and commands the USB-C chargers to release the precious juices for us to use. See, USB-C chargers can output different voltages depending on what the device demands from them. And if you plug this decoy into USB-C, depending on which contacts you short, you can get the output voltage you need to power something. Okay, imagine this. You make something that runs on a 12-volt supply, but you want to run it on a battery. That could be a single cell 3.7-volt rechargeable lithium battery. So you need to make a switching inverter circuit. But lithium batteries need to be protected for charge and discharge, otherwise they may blow up. You know, like those old Samsung phones. So now you need a complex protection circuit. And of course it would be nice to be able to charge it through USB. So you give up because your mom never taught you to design this stuff. But you don't have to, because all these circuits already exist in a proper portable backup battery pack. Something like this, with the battery and all those fancy circuits. All you need is this decoy to set the voltage you need. Well, of course it also depends on what your charger or battery pack is designed to output. My stuff can typically output 5, 9 and 12 volts. This decoy is set to 9 volts and if I plug it in, I get 9 volts. And this one is a 12 volt decoy. And I can even connect a 10 ohm resistor across it, which draws 1.2 amps from it. And the resistor is actually getting warm. What happens if I accidentally short the output? Nothing. Apparently it has protection. It's outputting 5 volts now. Yeah, back to 12 volts, no problem. Suddenly, you can run anything on USB-C, make it battery operated and rechargeable, like my Firefly lantern. I connected the supply lines to the decoy and plug it to USB-C. And there, it starts working. Cool, man. Ooh, nothing blew up. What happened to the boom in Electroboom? To the next one. This thing is battery operated and has a charging port and a knob here to turn it on and adjust the power. Everyone runs it at maximum, I assume. And this is the secondary of the Tesla coil, and according to the text on it, it has 600 turns with a resonance of between 1.2 and 1.4 megahertz. And here's the button, and yeah, actually this is a ground connection that your hand has to touch. Otherwise it will throw off the resonance. If I don't touch it, see? And if I touch it, so now we open it and see what's going on inside. Whoa, this is fancy looking. See, there is a 3-cell battery for around a 12 volt supply, a big capacitor here to smooth the power supply, 2 transistors to switch the voltage across the primary, which is like a 4 turns of copper on the PCB. And what is this? Do they have their own switching power supply? Let's measure the voltage across that capacitor. Whoa, almost 56 volts? They do have their own switching power supply in here. And most importantly, they generously provided the schematic of the driving circuit. Maybe we can analyze that. Look, they do have a DC-DC converter that creates this 60 volt voltage. So I guess the knob turns on the 12 volt to this DC-DC converter, and at the same time it also controls this PWM signal. Well, I mean, you also have to press the trigger button to create this PWM output. And the PWM signal connects to this point here here, and it's not really a PWM, it's like a single pulse with the pulse width that's controllable with the knob. What the signal does is that it controls how long you want the output high voltage to be on, and the longer it's on, the more powerful arc. I would also take this schematic with a grain of salt. Like for example here, instead of this resistor, I would put a diode. You know, when the signal is low, it pulls this transistor down through the diode, which turns it off, and so the entire circuit won't resonate. And when the signal goes up, the diode turns off, so the transistor is free to oscillate. Now, of course, we know the secondary of a Tesla coil resonates at a frequency which is controlled by the inductance and capacitance of the secondary. The current through the secondary is sampled into this connection here through this tiny transformer that provides signals to the gates of these transformers. Since these signals are connected to the opposite sides of this transformer, it means the gate signals are 180 degrees out of phase. This results in only one transistor to be on at the same time. So say if this transistor is on, the current flows through the power supply through these components to ground. And if this transistor is on, the current flows in this direction to ground. So we'll have a sine wave across the primary of the Tesla coil and this capacitor that is controlled by the feedback from the secondary resonance itself. And of course, the primary inductance combined with the values of all these components are tuned to have the exact same resonance frequency as the secondary of the Tesla coil. And you know what happens if you provide an AC across an LC circuit with a frequency that matches its resonance? Its output keeps rising to infinity. Well, ideally, in reality, it is limited by the losses of the circuit. In this case, the rise across the primary results in an even larger rise across the secondary until it arcs, after which it pretty much remains the same for the duration of this PWM signal, after which it turns off. Nice. I should put it back together. Now let's see what's inside this one. Although I expect it to be similar, except that instead of a switching power supply on board to boost the voltage, the adapter already outputs 48 volt DC. Use my Linus driver to open it. But one important thing is that all these devices that create long arcs require a big power supply in them, like 56 volt on the other one, 48 volt on this one. So running it straight from battery is not gonna cut it. Okay, it's interesting. This is the Tesla coil, and it was connected through these holes and the standoffs of the board to the electronics. You may be thinking, how is this a Tesla coil? You may not be able to see it, but this is the winding of the secondary. And I can only see like a single turn of primary here. The coating of the wire is black. I wonder if I can count it. But anyway, this is the output of the secondary, and if you can see it, the other side of the secondary connects to this hole, and the primary connects to this hole and that hole. Here are the secondary windings under the microscope. How did they even make this? Anyway, there seems to be roughly 10 turns in every 2.64 millimeters. So I say somewhere around 130 turns of secondary and 1 turn of primary. Here's the circuit. I'll show each part on the screen. And similar to the other Tesla coil gun, this tiny transformer is for the feedback from the secondary. Let's go analyze the circuit. This seems to be the circuit. First, you have a DC-DC converter to convert the 48 volt to a low voltage that can be used by low voltage circuit. We have an actual PWM circuit that creates a real PWM signal that has a frequency and a pulse duration. You can choose how to control the frequency by this switch, either through the Bluetooth module by something you play on your phone, or through this knob. And the pulse duration is controlled by another knob. By adjusting the frequency, you can play music, and by adjusting the pulse duration, you can adjust the output power. The PWM using this transistor basically turns the circuit on and off at audible frequency. When the circuit is on, similar to that last circuit, the current of the secondary is sampled by a tiny transformer that turns these transistors on and off one at a time. There doesn't seem to be any components to resonate with the primary, so there is just a sine wave across the primary with a frequency matching the secondary resonance held by this feedback loop. That should be all. Let's see if I reassembled it right. What? Yeah, it works. See, we can learn a ton from cool existing designs. So please let me know if you find a cool product and I'll tear it apart and we'll learn stuff together. I should make it a new series with a name like Let's Tear It, y'all, or Letitty. Sounds familiar. Anyway, I'll work on the name and you start using my sponsor,
This TikToker, her name's April. She's got about 200,000 followers, and what appears to be a pretty awesome family here. But unfortunately, things in the family have been rocky for a while. And one day, allegedly, she asks her husband for a divorce. 2 weeks later, April and her husband were still living together. And they get into a fight, and they go in the bathroom and they close the door to continue the fight in private away from the kids. Then, their 7-year-old son, who we'll just call the son, he allegedly hears his parents arguing and he goes and puts his ear up against the door. Then he looks under the door and he sees both of his parents' feet. And after a bit, he looks under the door a second time and he sees his mother laying on the ground. He then leaves and goes to his room. Later, his dad allegedly comes in his room. He helps his son get dressed and eventually he asks him to go check on his mom, who is still in the bathroom with the door closed. So the son goes to check on her and that's where he finds his mom, April, on the ground with a bag over her head, not breathing. So they call 911 and they take April to the hospital. Where she sadly passes away a few days later. And no arrests were made and no charges were filed against anyone. So then, this woman, Jamie, Jamie's April's mom, and Jamie thinks there's no way April would hurt herself.
Here she is when I come to visit her.
And I guess police weren't working fast enough because Jamie makes a TikTok account.
I'm her mom, and I'm gonna get justice.
So she gets on TikTok and she starts publicly accusing the husband, her son-in-law, of unaliving April. I mean, you can see in the video here a picture of April and the husband where Jamie captioned it, "This man took my baby." And there are other videos like it, and she posts nearly every day. But then, one day on that same account, the son, the 7-year-old who I had never seen on camera before, he just makes his own TikTok.
So lately I haven't really been feeling that happy. I've been feeling mad, sad. I feel like my dad's the one who did everything. I feel like my dad's the one who always made my mom mad or sad, and my dad, he's pretty guilty.
So yeah, I blurred his face out because he's 7, but it's him. Also, holy shit, that was heavy. Now the police, they're still in the middle of investigating all this. Meanwhile, Jamie is still making a lot of noise. And someone, I guess a judge, didn't like all these TikToks she was making accusing the husband of unaliving April because she was allegedly issued a gag order.
Which means I am no longer allowed to speak about my daughter's case.
So now all Jamie does is post videos every day with tape over her mouth, representing the gag order. And as of right now, no charges have been filed against anyone. And apparently the police are still waiting on the autopsy results. And this all apparently happened in the Nashville area, so shout out to Nashville.
In 2018, the scientific community was shaken to its core with the discovery of the most refined dopamine production method ever, all thanks to this simple game about monkeys popping balloons. Bloons TD6 is an astronomically entertaining and addictive game. It is the undisputed tower defense titan, and I can only echo the sentiment that this game is a handcrafted monkey-infested masterpiece. It's a very simple concept. A balloon will run along the track and monkeys will try and pop the balloon using various natural methods of monkey attack, like darts, goo, and nuclear submarines. So with years of balance patches and updates and a very simple concept of popping balloons, this is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits whatsoever. For our American friends watching, the previous statement was sarcasm. Anyway, pop the kettle on, friends, as it's about to get very funky. A few weeks ago, the developers accidentally implemented the single most overpowered exploit in Bloons TD history, especially some fun silly ones involving monkey-based economics and interest rates, but we chose not to cover them on this channel as they just weren't exciting enough. This exploit, however, is so absurdly broken and fun that the community actively wants it to stay in the game. They're begging the developers not to patch it. So let's go find out what it is and see if we can scratch that innate primal desire to pop balloons. The exploit today is one of tower linking. We'll be linking the abilities of one tower to another, allowing us to create some very silly builds. So let's pull it off. Step 1, you need an alchemist monkey that we upgrade along the middle track to reach total transformation. This requires a rather eye-watering 55,000 monkey money to do. To make this process easier in game, I recommend running the hero Benjamin to get an economic advantage. Step 2, we want to place down several cheap dart monkeys nearby to our alchemist and then activate the transformation ability, turning them temporarily into super powerful monster monkeys. Step 3, we wait for 4 seconds after our monkeys become normal and then place down a tower that we want to link. The towers are linked by overwriting the cache memory of the game, creating this lovely weird connection, whereby selecting one of them selects both of them, and abilities targeting one tower will affect both towers. Now that the towers are linked, we can activate, say, this ability here that turns normal dart monkeys into super monkeys that consequently have their attack speed massively increased, and notice that this affects the linked tower too, turning even the slowest monkeys into speed demons of death. Now this was indeed very perfectly balanced, but today I actually wanted a challenge. You see, we could use this exploit to destroy the game, and it would become a walk in the park, but I want to see if you can do something unexpected. I want to see if you can beat Bloons TD6 without monkeys. That's right, I intend to take the core mechanic of the game and yeet it out of the bloody window, and see if we can play the game in the opposite way the developers intended. This unfortunately means we are unable to use the above method of quantum linking as it does require monkeys. So none of the above exploit for me. But let's go see what we can do. Welcome into the game, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to see if we can do this on hard. Balloons move faster, I only have 100 lives, and everything's just a little bit more challenging. But if we can beat round 80, we've done something wonderful. So let's begin. Huzzah, welcome to the game. We start with 650 monkey monies in the bank, and already you might notice some fundamental issues. Almost everything in this list is a monkey. For example, sure, I might want a nuclear submarine, but there is very clearly a monkey piloting it, and consequently I can't use that tower. Do I want a plane? Of course I do, but once again, monkey. How about a literal god being that can evaporate stuff using laser vision? Unfortunately, no, because that is still technically, biologically a monkey. I am limited to a handful of towers. The Spike Factory, the Monkey Village, the Banana Farm, the Tack Shooter, and the Bomb Shooter. I have these 5 total towers that I can use, and hopefully, provided everything works out successfully, this is all we will need. Now, first things first, we need to get our early build set up, and so we will place a simple Tack Shooter down in the center of the map. It's a very basic tower, but it's honestly all we can afford. Still, it starts out very simple. Balloons come in from the left and right side of the screen, they circle the center a few times, and provided our Tack Shooter can get enough shots off, we have successfully defeated the balloons. Now, for each layer of the balloon we pop, we get 1 money, and this 1 money we can then spend to buy more towers. Different towers can be used to specialize into fighting different types of balloons. These early types of balloons aren't anything too crazy, but already, as you can see, we need to improve this tower so as to improve its DPS, as the balloons are coming thick and fast. Now, for each layer of a balloon that manages to make it to the other side, I will lose 1 life, and we only have 100 lives. It is very easy to lose these bad boys quickly. Now, I do have a few advantages. For example, the first Spike Factory I place down in the level will be slightly cheaper, and this is going to, of course, be absolutely critical for the success of this plan. Oh, come on, I'm less than 100 away from being able to have my little Spike Factory. Come on, just pop those balloons, damn it. There we go, fantastic. Fantastic, I can now place down my Spike Factory, which I will do like so. The Spike Factory, once again, technically does not have a monkey operating it. This bad boy is a fully automated machine. What it does is it places down sharp spikes on the floor, which if balloons interact with, they of course get popped. The Spike Factory is very good because it targets non-discriminately. This means that sneaky camouflage balloons that can't be detected by the tack shooter can still be popped by the glorious Spike Factory. Now we're up to round 10, but we're still generally only seeing rather simple balloons. The blues, the reds, the greens. We might get the occasional yellow, but none of them are overly dangerous. And our lovely Spike Factory combined with the tack shooter are more than capable of dealing with them. But I am scared of what the future may hold. I am scared of the dangers of different types of balloons. Ah, here come the yellow balloons. Yep, these bad boys are speedy, they've got lots of life on them, many layers, and definitely not what you want to have to deal with. Annoyingly, I can't slow down balloons. I can't coat them with goo, I can't use the freeze boy. All of these things are unobtainable. But what I can do is I can increase the Spike Factory to place bigger stacks. That's right, these stacks now pop more balloons, which increases the value of my Spike Factory. Wonderful.